opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirby. That means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Choosing to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Adams. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking for some space. It's Townsend. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He's in the clear at the 10 now. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick catch over the middle. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On the ground, it's Townsend.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looks right for a quick completion. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Ran him with the receiver. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. What a catch. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hokies keep the football on the move. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Now, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the...
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He's got room to run. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so...
The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside and give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll kick it away here. And they'll just down it right here. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Russell. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The discipline of this defense here on second down. You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw yet again. Tries to get him to the running back. Oh, the pass is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the pass is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
offense will keep it on the ground here. Powering through.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Here we go on 4th down. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. On the move now. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
I mean, that's another sack for us. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
A deep shot to the right. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They'll run it here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. He's able to do that right here.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Over the middle. It's Adams. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over them. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the... He gets all the way to the 14. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the wall.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. To the air. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
1-3.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to to find the end zone here, some urgency. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain. Red zone's been a struggle. 3 points in 3 possessions down here. Can they find the end zone on 2nd and goal? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for 6. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. It's a toss play to the right. He finds some space. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down. Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. We're talking about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. 1st down and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Oh, the defense has him behind the line of tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. So, Cook, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Hokies! They are pouring it on now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Move center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has it, off and running. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trapped again in the pocket.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Looking deep to the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, This defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second down. Defense is coming after him. The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Bringing pressure. Catch is made down the middle. And Gabe moves the ball to the 17, first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Virginia Tech 42, Michigan 6.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Back to throw again. Looking for his back. The pass is caught. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset or playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Back to throw. It's Russell. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Hokies bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Michigan offense back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Finds his man. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Second down after that previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Game is clearly wrapped up with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. There's a handoff on first and goal. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Nowhere to run up the middle. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a